Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky, and you're watching Vida with Vicky, and this is my life. I'm a Latina mommy and wife on a journey to financial freedom. We started out with $120,000 in debt, and we're just getting back on the snowball. So with that, please join me in my review of the December budget. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go over the December budget. So here I'm happy to report that as of today, I have been offered a new job. I'm so excited. I've been unemployed since May, and this is huge. Also, we paused our debt snowball all year once we found out we were pregnant. So I'm just so excited to get back on the debt snowball and report back to you that we'll be one debt down by the end of December. And you might be like, wait, what? You just got this job offer. How can you do that? Well, I'll show you here in a second. So if you're new here, what I do is I take November's budget. I will then just make a copy of it. What I do is I use Google Sheets and I go to the tab and I just duplicate the previous tab. And so I come in here and I change up numbers and add in anything that's going to be different for the month of December. So let's just go through. My husband's pay, he already got paid, and it was just a difference of a few cents. Okay, and then I already got my unemployment for the month of December, so I'm always like 1 month behind. So I already got paid. And then our rent from our condo that we have, it's not necessarily rental income, unfortunately, because we put out more than we get in, but eventually it'll get there. All of this, so I put in all the actuals once I know. So I know that gas and electric is $237.69. So that's a little over than last month's. Waste management, this comes out every 3 months, so quarterly, and then and then water comes out every 2 months. And on average, it's about $300. So I have sinking funds for waste management and water, and so I literally just pull out 60 because it always ranges about 180 per quarter, and then water is roughly anywhere between $200 and $300, just depending on the season. Everything else is pretty much going to stay the same. The cell phone bill went up 96 cents. I don't know why. And then in my last video, I got a comment as to why my husband and I have separate cell phone bills. And it's just because we like the different carriers for different reasons. So it's a stalemate that we have. Cash envelopes. Cash envelopes are the same. I've already pulled them out. You can check my video. I'll link it below as to what we go through for cash envelopes. So I won't spend too much time on here today. That's pretty standard. If you're new to me, you don't know that I love Capital One 360. So for those who have watched me before, I've talked about this a zillion times, but I'll say it again. I love Capital One 360, not sponsored, but I love the fact that you can open up to 25 savings accounts. You can give them all a separate name, and you earn more interest than your regular brick and mortar banks. You do. It does take a couple days for it to transfer, but for me it's totally worth it to keep my mind compartmentalized. I think of it as like electronic envelopes, so to speak. Some people keep it in just one account and then they have a spreadsheet that kind of breaks it all down. I kind of do a mixture of both. So you'll see here that we have all the totals here on the right. I need to update these. I did not go through and update those as of today, but I'll do that here after this video. You will see that in our savings account, our primary emergency fund has $50,000. Probably at the end of this week, we will be draining this. So now that I've gotten a job, and always our goal was to have this baby, go out on maternity leave, and while we were pregnant, just save. And then when I got back from maternity leave, if we did not need the money while we were out, that we would put it to the next debt. So that is going to be our HELOC loan. And I'll show that to you guys here in a second. So other than that, Christmas, there was $702. We probably have already gone through. I have a Christmas envelope for that, and we are down to $500. So I got to update all this, but it's not bad. For groceries, we are going to scale this down to $400. I did have money left over from November. I'm going to use that towards December for groceries. And then dining out, I'm gonna bump this up. I've been doing about $100 a month, but with my husband being home for Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's, I have a feeling we're probably gonna eat out. We're gonna try not to, but I'm gonna bump it up because a zero-based budget, you give yourself permission to spend, and as long as you're giving every dollar a name, you're good. So I'm gonna bump that up. And then gas, I don't think we're gonna spend that much in gas, so that's where I'm gonna kind of balance these two out, but it should be fine. Everything else is pretty much the same, and then we'll talk a bit about my debts. So the next one is our HELOC loan, and then my student loans. Any unexpected expenses I do categorize and keep here. I like to keep track of those. And then my son's birthday, he is turning 4 this week, and so I budgeted $150. And that is for his cake, the food, as well as like some little party bags to take to daycare with some cupcakes. With that, I see that I am over by $44.17. We do have a buffer in our checking account, so I'm going to utilize that and just call it a zero-based budget. So as you see here, it'll be zero, the final balance. If you're new to me, you might be saying, well, what's this over here on the right? I calculate our percentages by mortgages to see if we're within that 25% of our income to debt ratio for home, and usually we are. I also, total clear transparency, I use credit cards. So I have a lot of our bills auto-debited to a credit card, and this tells me internet is auto-debited to our Amex. So I'm going to pay that from the Amex card, and I'll immediately, as it posts, pay it off from there. So it just lets me know which card. We only have 2 cards. We have a Hilton Honors Amex for travel hacking, and then a Capital One Venture for the same reason. Also down here, I just itemize everything, keep a tally, and then it auto populates to the top. If you're curious as to how I use this, or you like this budget, feel free. The link is down below as to my free budget. If you like this budget, feel free to click the link down below and get a free copy. My Capital One referral link is down below, so you can get $25 if you open up an account, and I get $20. Other than that, let's go ahead and show you my balances. Okay, so we started the debt snowball in March of 2017. And to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing. It really takes a good 3 to 4 months to figure out your budget. We had a 401k loan. We had my husband's car note, so we paid those 2 off. The next one is the second on the condo. Balance as of today is $41,455.99. We will be paying that off. I'm so excited. And then we'll just have the student loans left. So we'll be going down to almost, we'll be definitely under $50,000. I cannot believe it. It's been such a road this year of having to pause the debt snowball, and I'm just so excited to start back up again. So with that, I will let you go. If you have any questions on our budget, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I will see you back here in January.